All right, so our next step is to find a portrait, a good quality portrait of whoever we chose to be our subject. For my example, of course, I chose Millie Bobby Brown. So I simply went to Google and I searched Millie Bobby Brown high-res portraits. The one on the right here is the one that I chose for my example, but you want to make sure not to use, especially not the thumbnail or even the one that's slightly larger when you click on the thumbnail. To get the best resolution image, you want to right-click on one of the images and say open in new window. Or open a new tab. So this one's slightly higher resolution. Then of course we're going to take a screenshot of this. Or sometimes you can just do save image as depending on your device. So I'm going to hit save image as. I will save it in my downloads. I'll just put Millie and save. All right. That just gives a file, gives us a file on our computer that we can then upload into the photo editing program that we're going to use. So I went over to our Shepard Fairey PowerPoint that we've been looking at and following through. Click the link that is provided, and it will open up a pretty good online sort of photo filter editing app that's free to use. So we're going to go to open. And we just have to find the image on the computer. So there's mine from today. Open that up. Okay. Now to get it a little more, to basically we want to simplify it to just sort of like a black and white image that has some bold outlines. Similar to the ones that we've been looking at from Shepard Fairey. There's a variety of filters on here, and you guys can kind of explore those. But this last one here is the one that I found works the best. It's called Comic Noir. So I'm going to click that. And it just kind of gives us what we need. We just need sort of a bold sort of cartoon, our coloring book-ish image that doesn't have quite as many gradients, not as many values as the original. You can save this, or we can just take a screenshot of it like this. Okay. And then we're going to insert it into a Google Slides or Google Doc is fine. But we want it to be as big as it can be on just a traditional printer, because that's what most people have access to. So I'm just opening up a new Google Slides. Get rid of the sort of generic templates that they have for you because we don't need them. And then we're going to go to File, Page Setup. Try that again. Page Setup. It's hidden under there. All right. And then we're going to go to Custom. We're just going to change this to the standard 8.5 by 11 inches that a standard copy paper is. Hit Apply, and then we're going to insert the image that we created and saved. That is not, that's the original, so we need to insert image. There it is. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and delete. I accidentally put in the wrong one. And this already is as big as it can get, right? It's filling our frame. I don't want to distort it by stretching it using one of the center handles there. If you end up getting an image that doesn't quite fit the space, it is going to kind of make the resolution lower, but it is best to fill the space, and you always want to use a corner handle just so you're not distorting it, the proportions at all. Okay, so that is what we'll print. So I'm just going to hit Control P to print it. And send it to the printer.